When I was a child, this was all woods, all the forest down here. And the river kind of wound around because we had our favorite swimming spot. We carried the water from this river to drink. In 2014, when I was called by Washde Wee Young of the THPO office, and she said, LaDonna, people are going to build this pipeline. And I was looking at the map and I said, Wash, we're the closest landowners. They can't do that. I buried my son on that hill up there. Who puts a pipeline next to their son's grave?
In our culture, whether we're Dene, whether we're Sioux, whether we're Blackfeet, is irrelevant. We all live because of the water. It's so important that the future generation understand we cannot allow industry or government to destroy our water for profit.
One day, you're gonna have to buy water. And how ridiculous does that sound as a human being with us guys who need to drink water to sustain life, that we're gonna have to buy water. And yet we are at a pivotal point to where with these actions that are trying to take place, that's gonna be a very real situation for us. And that's a scary thought.
Pipelines rupture and break all the time. They always have. It's just a matter of time. And that's like, ooh, that's a lot of water. That's like millions of people being poisoned. The natives have been taking it. Now it's like, no, not with the water. You know, people rise up and it's overdue, but we're doing it.
The world is watching, but the world also needs to contribute what they can. It's all of our water. You know, we're only the protectors of the water. You know, we're the caregivers of this planet. You know, it's been said, passed down through generations, that that's what we're here for.
Mini Wichoni, water is life. Water is the first medicine that we have, and that's why we're so strong into protecting it. We're not here to fight. We're not here to start a war. And the only thing we're here is to protect our water. And when I say our water, it's not just the native people, but it's everybody's water in the whole world.
The world came, and the world listened, because we are not talking about a pipeline. We are talking about the water. Every living being needs water. Every living thing needs water. And if we are to live, we have to have water. It is a basic right every living being should have. We don't stand for just this. We stand for all the water in the whole world. We stand for every community that's fighting in the whole world, because we should not have to fight for water. I see this immersion of people. People were waiting to wake up in the world. They were waiting for something because they knew what was happening around them was not good. I think there's something greater than any of us that's happening right now.
All part of the divine timing, the Black Snake prophecy. This is the time. It was us. We are the 7th generation. Black Snake being the oil. We were the ones we've been waiting for.
Black Snake killer! This here, Standing Rock, has united all the people in one heart, one mind, and one prayer. And so we're in the monster. They're trying to kill us physically, but spiritually we've come alive. And we're bringing everyone with us.
I look back to the values and the principles and the traditions and the spirituality of my ancestors. My ancestors were not one to go to war or to just kill another human being for greed or for land grab or for development. And this is what has transpired against our people.
You'll never understand the fearlessness we have in our hearts.
Water is life. We are peaceful. Water is life.
The land we're standing on is Army Corps of Engineer land, and it's part of the boundaries of the 1851 actual Great Sioux Nation territory. In the 1868 territory, they put the tribes into reservations. And at that time, during that treaty, they declared that the original 1851 boundaries would remain unceded territory. If you look at the Constitution, the second clause of the 6th article declares that the treaties are the supreme law of the land. So what they're doing up there is illegal. It's been illegal from the start.
We're going to stand today. We're going to be brave and show that this is still treaty territory. This is still belongs to the Lakota people.
People! One nation! We stand! For water! For life! We stand! We stand! We stand! We stand!
I served for 11 and a half years in the Army as a division military policeman. I had 4 combat deployments to Iraq, and so, you know, coming here, you know, I have a pretty good framework for what's going on with this militant force that's up there.
That night affected everybody in our camp, regardless if they were on the front lines or not, to let them know that they were wrong, and if you can't pray for forgiveness, we will pray for you. So we come here to pray for Morton County Sheriff's Office and the police that engage in those brutal attacks. The world knows, and the world has watched and seen those vicious attacks.
They were trying to antagonize us into acting. They don't know how to handle people that are acting out of love.
Our fight isn't with you, law enforcement, different jurisdictions. It is with big oil.
The final war will be over water, not over oil, not over land, over water. And we're seeing that today, whether it's in India, Colombia, Peru, Brazil, here.
For a long time we think like this, well, should we do this? Could we do this? When we need to think here, we have to step up now.
We're not alone. There's countries that are praying for us. And the power of prayer is one of the most powerful tools that we have. Another powerful tool that we have is our heart. And industry and government and machines have no heart, but people do.
Tend to lose sight of spirituality in our day-to-day matrix life. We're so on the rat race, on that wheel. Life can be a prayer. Life should be a prayer. Remember ceremony. Remember to wake up and pray, to go to bed and pray. Pray through the day. Pray for your food. Pray over your tea.
I pray every day before I start my meal. Being a spiritual camp and everyone in prayer, when we cook our foods, you're giving your positive energy to everybody. And it's healing. It's a healing time too for a lot of people.
Being spiritual, it helps me realize, you know, our people, who we are and why we're here. And it's a really big eye-opener to people when they come here and they see that. When we pray, we're praying for a reason, and our reason right now is our water.
When I was up at the front lines there, a woman came and said, "We're from Prince Albert." I said, "Why are you here? The oil's in your water now." She said, "We know, but we came here because the prayer is here to save the water."
We have to keep pushing. We have to keep fighting. We have to keep praying. It's not over. You don't go and celebrate this ceremony and then walk away from these rallies and these marching and the prayers and say, oh, it's over now. I did my part. I did what I could do. No, you stay in prayer. You carry these people in your heart always. That's why our hearts are heavy today, because we feel them. We feel their spirits. We feel our ancestors. We feel their spirit.
We're battling psychological warfare. Any move that we make, they'll back us into a corner and try to break us. Spiritually, mentally, they'll try to break us, but they can't. They're frustrated because they can't break us. It's come to a point where they literally have to evict us from our own land again and again and again. Evict us 1,000 times. This is where we're from. We are born from this, and we're gonna die for this. We'll go right back into the ground, right back into our mother, and we take care of this. We take care of this earth. That's what we're here for, and that's what we're doing.
So if you look at the spiral at the top, that represents the man. The bottom spiral represents the woman. This cord here represents the umbilical cord that's connected to Mother Earth.
And all tribes, women are really sacred. You know, because without women, we wouldn't be here. I listen to a lot of women and a lot of elderly women, and just to hear their stories and, you know, their reasons why they're here. And we're here for a reason, and Native people are the people who are supposed to protect Mother Earth, so it's good to see a lot of Native people here.
Sitting Bull of this area, he mentioned that it's not mine to give. You know, we're gifted this earth, it's protectors of this planet. Our relation to the earth and how it's family to us, that wasn't understood by colonization. They didn't get it, they saw it as a profit, you know, and hopefully this works against those oil companies and the general just capitalist society and mind frame. There's too much greed. The snake isn't the only evil, the money is.
One of the most important things I had to do was to learn about how they did this to us. That all these corporations and industry are doing the exploration and extraction in our communities and in our territories. We're all in this together because we're all taken over by these corporations.
And by us guys coming together, we're showing that compassion with each other, and we're exposing that compassion to the 7th generation. And so now the 7th generation is gonna know that compassion and to share that with people that aren't here right now, people that should be here, like the ones that are working for big oil. Because we're not just doing this for us guys right here and for our children, we're doing it for their children too.
We're starting to get back to where we came from. We're starting to remember because this is everything, the herbs, the earth. It is nature's promise to us, always has been, always will be. We seem to have forgotten that we've been hijacked as a people, as a nation, to think that pharmaceuticals, chemicals are the way, and they've never been, and they never will be. The earth's medicine will always be the answer.
Living on the earth and living with this environment is something we've always done. I ask everybody who comes here, what do you feel? Can you feel it coming right out of the ground? Can you feel that healing coming up? Because this is where we're supposed to be. This is what's supposed to happen.
When I was up on the hill up there, the one word that popped in my head was freedom, you know, because we're not living by regulations, by society out there. We're living as free people. You know, we see the trees living, the ground living, and we're just living freely.